What the hell's up, everybody? Welcome in. This is Sharp Fantasy Sports coming at you today on Saturday, April 5th, 2025, with your free pick video for Duke and Houston. Final matchup for the Saturday Final Four slate. Welcome in. We will have three best props for that game, player props for that game for Duke and Houston. So if you're watching this and it's the middle of the Florida Alabama game, well, you're just in time to make your money back. A nice little three-man 6x payout here that will give to you and show you what the difference is between PrizePicks, where you can place it, or Dabble. To maximize your profit. So welcome in. If this is your first time joining the channel, we give you best bets on a regular basis for props, money lines against the spreads, over unders, mainly props here on the YouTube channel, right? So if you're looking for prop bets, you found the right channel. As you can see right here, man, we had a great day yesterday on Dabble, had a 3x payout. Would have been a 6x payout if Cade Cunningham played. I fully believe that. This was the free pick video yesterday, man. Cash in. Cash and money, man. Cash in for you boys and girls on a Friday, man. This was all on our YouTube page, which you found right here. So if you follow our YouTube page and get the notifications, you knew that we placed this one yesterday early in the game. And I told you our favorite one of the day was Chet Holmgren, man. Chet Holmgren under on 2.5 blocks. This was only available on Dabble. If you watch our last video, I told you this was not available on PrizePicks. They wanted you to play the over on this play. They only gave you the option to play the over on 1.5 or 3.5 blocks. I said, do not do it. Play the middle. Find this somewhere else. Go to another app, but mainly go to Dabble because they had the line available, less 2.5 blocks. This is our favorite bet of the day. So if you play this straight up, congrats, you won. If you mix this in with other plays, congrats again. You kicked ass with this play. So we hit on that. Dinwiddie hit this one easily for us later. And obviously, Cade Cunningham didn't play, so avoided out. So we got 3x payout win on here. We're killing it, man, on a regular basis. So make sure you follow us here on Winible as well, because you get more free picks on here on a regular basis too. So you're wondering what this channel is that I'm showing you right now on the page. You just have to subscribe to our free plan, and we'll give you free picks in real time, right? We send it out to you straight to your phone. How it looks is just like this. So obviously, I just showed you one. I put out a play like this. Obviously, this is just a win to the users following us right now. And it shows you, it just gets texted to you or emailed straight to you, man. So we sent out this play yesterday as well. We missed on this 4. Dude, we would have hit this 4, man, too, if Bradley Beal didn't screw us here. This was great. So another good reason to be on Dabble, too. Obviously, we gave you some insights here. Another reason to be on Winible, that is you get insights in real time is what we're playing. Just copy the plays in real time. But another reason to be on Dabble, I'll show you really quick, is the rocket boost they have available. Take a look at this. A normal 4-man here would pay out 10x. And they give you a rocket boost every single day now where you can boost the play. So they could be a 2-man, 3-man, 4-man, 6-man, 8-man if you want to, right? Whatever you want to do. So you can boost it up. So we only got 11x on this, but because you have the ability to go higher, we could have earned like 12x or 13 or even 14x. What you have to do basically is just stop the rocket in real time. Like you hit this little button, like you're playing a game, you launch it, and then you just have to hit the stop button before it crashes. So for us, we got an 11x payout. We got the minimum. But it's pretty sweet, honestly. So it's a good spot to be at. So if you're not on Dabble, make sure you get on there. Again, we're killing it on there. As you can see, we won there yesterday. We have been killing it, though, for NBA all year long on there. So if you're not on there with us, make sure you follow us on there. I'm going to scroll past some of the wins here. We are Sharp Fantasy Sports. Copy our plays in real time for NBA. NCAA, like this video, obviously. NFL action, and you can tell we won a ton in the Super Bowl here. So I'm scrolling past the Super Bowl wins. Great damn names we had there. Oh, we had a great year in NFL, man. So you're going to want to make sure you join us now and subscribe. And obviously, we'll have some promos for VIP and things like that, because a lot of these are free picks, but also VIP picks. A lot of 6x wins, man. A lot of 6x wins here, man. But we're not just Dabble. Obviously, we won a lot on PrizePicks. You can see right here, scrolling past, we won a lot of 2-mans, 3-mans on here. Sportsbook plays as well. We killed it recently in NCAA tournament, man, with a lot of our straight-up bets here in DraftKings or FanDuel, wherever you play it. And DraftKings Pick 6 is one of our favorite too, man. We love DraftKings Pick 6 because they have a lot of instant payouts, or like extreme payouts, that is, above the normal spot. Like, for example, this one right here, this 6-man in NCAA tournament, or NCAA football, that is, earlier in the year. 6-man here, man, we won 38x. So pretty sweet. Okay, so make sure you follow the channel. Again, subscribe to at least the Winible free plan right now, guys. I'll scroll back up. All you gotta do is hit subscribe, and you get access to all our free picks on a regular basis in addition to this channel. So let's get into the free picks for today. Again, we have 3 prop bets for the Duke and Houston game tonight. And this, honestly, it's interesting because I think a lot of people are thinking like, okay, Duke's scoring a ton of points. There's going to be a lot of scoring in this game. I actually think the opposite. These are two solid defensive teams actually in the year, guys. So we're going to take a look at a couple different props. They're actually number 1 and 2, and I think about it in terms of defensive rating. They're in the top 5 actually. Houston's number 1, as you can see here in KenPom in terms of defensive rating, and Duke is number 5. But Duke right now is number 1 offensively in the nation. So I think a lot of people are thinking like, oh, it's gonna be a high scoring game because Duke scores a lot of points. But I think we're gonna play into the opposite of that actually. So going back over to PrizePicks, first one we're going to take a look at, which is everyone's favorite guy to play at regular basis, is Cooper Flag. Okay, you know we're going to go to Cooper Flag in this game, but we are not going to play up the point totals, things like that, man. We're not going to do it. Everyone's going to want to do this, right? 87,000 people are playing this bet up right now, and Walter Clayton too. Obviously, the big names like Johnny Broom, Tyrese Proctor, Cooper Flag, Walter Clayton Jr., they're going to get the majority of the prop bets here. Now, we're going to play into someone like Con Knuppel as well here too, but we're going to kind of fade a lot of things that people are doing. Okay, so we're going to break it down to Cooper Flag here and show you what we're thinking. Okay, we like to fade him kind of on like the distribution props a little bit here too. We don't know where he's going to go in the points. He's kind of up and down a lot. So you can see here, just taking a look at his last 5, he's up and down, but he comes close to that line a lot of times. So you want to maybe throw in something else there, like a rebounds or a PRA on the points, rebounds, assists. Now he's averaged decent the last couple games here though. Somewhere I think is a good spot to maybe fade him though is the points plus rebounds, 27 here. I like this a lot. He came close to hitting it here 3 games ago, but just at the line there at 27. Now, if we go over to line mates to take a look at some of the trends even more so, when we break it down on a bigger slate. And line mate right here, I'm showing you, is just a spot where you can kind of track some trends and things like that throughout all of sports, NCAA, NBA, things like that as well. But I like the fade spot here. Take a look at the spot here. Points and rebounds, the last 10 games here. 27 is where he's at, not 26 right now. So it's a good spot here. He's actually been 70% to the under here in the tournament and in the conference tournaments before that. So the only one he hit it before the conference tournament here, before the tournament, the only spot he hit it was on Wake Forest here. Now, another good spot to look at here to fade him, man, is that Houston's really good at rebounding. They're 6th in the nation at rebounding, and first, obviously, like we showed you, against point totals. So you can fade him if you want, guys, on the points if you want to. We just kind of want to fade him on the points plus rebounds because you don't know what's going to happen, right? Cooper Flag could go off for like 21 easily, but end up with only 5 rebounds, right? Because they got some big guys down there in Houston underneath the net. Number 1 rebounding team in the nation, or number 5 in the nation. So I like to fade that a little bit, just to kind of like almost like hedge our prop a little bit there instead of playing into the point totals and hedging that. I'd rather hedge him on the rebounds, that is, just in case he gets like 21 points. So that's gonna be our first best bet for the props is Cooper Flag. Okay, so we're gonna play this on PrizePicks, or you can play this up on Dabble, which will show you here in a second. Okay, next one we're gonna take a look at here is Con Knuppel. He's a hot player as well right now too. He's been killing it for Duke recently, especially in the tournaments. Conference tournament, he's had a great season. Honestly, this team is just great all around. A lot of like top 5 talents throughout the nation here, and they're getting so much more obviously coming in next year as well too with the Boozer twins and things like that. So this team's always stocked and ready to go, right? So if Cooper Flag's not showing up, someone like Con Knuppel can as well. Something to avoid, like, look, they're trying to get you to play the point totals here on these guys. They really are by showing you these props. So you may want to avoid it again here, man. I don't know if I love this. Okay, obviously this is a goblin, so it's a reduced total here. His regular point total is 14.5. He's been pretty good to it recently, right? But you got to be careful with these things, right? You may want to hedge your bets again here. So we're kind of taking a look at assists plus points just because we know Houston is really good defensively. So we kind of got to be careful here because you don't know who's going to go up and who's going to go down in this game. It could be Knuppel. It could be Cooper Flag, right? So let's take a look around, see if we can find the points plus assists. Here it is. 16.5. Okay, he's been pretty good to this spot recently. So that's the thing. It's like you don't know if he's going to go over on points or assist-wise here. But I kind of like the idea of playing into the over here just because we don't know if he's going to get shut down a lot. Maybe he'll be passing the ball off a lot to Flag, right? So kind of could play into it where we think it's a good idea that he may go like, I don't know. Hell, he may have like 9 to 10 assists in this game, right? It's been only like, 6 to 7 points, and we still may hit this prop bet, so it's something to play into and something to think about if you've never played in some of the combo stats. We like playing into that a lot. More so, let's take a look at the trends on Knuppel recently here and just see where he's been at when it comes to assists. Last 10 games here, he's been pretty good to it, right? He's been 100% to the over here. So the problem is, I don't know if we can even get that on PrizePicks, the over on his assists. Yeah, it's like 1.5 and 3.5. Okay, so we don't have the 2.5, and I would like the 2.5 here. 3.5, I don't know if I love that. Let's see if I can find a decent line for 3.5. Yeah, I don't love that. It gets worse. So I wouldn't do it unless you get 2.5 here, guys. If you can find 2.5 on Knuppel, I would do it. 2.5 on Knuppel is a good spot, but we don't get that on PrizePicks. So we like the points plus assists here. Okay, so going back in alignment, so the points and assists here. what is it, 16 and a half? Now, we got this at 17 and a half. We're at 17. So 16 and a half is pretty good. 80% to the over there. 17, he's 80% as well. He's hitting 2 straight games here in the tournament. It's been pretty good. Obviously, against Baylor there, he didn't. But he's been pretty damn good. And conference tournaments here, like this Louisville, great. UNC, great. Georgia Tech, great. He's been crazy to the spot here, right? So in 2 straight games, he's been trending up. So I love this a lot. Okay, even if it's a low scoring game, man, there's a good spot for him to go over on assist totals here. So it's 2-man for you here. Obviously, you can't play this up. You got to add somebody else in here. So we're going to go to Houston right here. And our favorite spot today is actually Malik Wilson. We're finding a lot of good trends on him and some data on him where he's actually a good spot to go over in a couple different prop bets. Now, let's see if we can find him, though, here. He may not be available on PrizePicks, which sucks, man. I don't see him here on PrizePicks, which is weird. I don't know why he wouldn't be available on here, so that's kind of weird. But we do love Malik Wilson the best. So this is a good reason why we're going to play this on Dabble, guys, because I don't even think we see him here. Yeah, it looks like we don't. We see a lot of people like Sharp. Yeah, not a lot of spots here. Damn, that's crazy. That's the one thing with PrizePicks too, man, is they don't give you a lot of prop bets. So obviously we can find like the big names like Knupp and Flag, but someone like Malik Wilson, who we want to play at, man, we can't even find him. Okay, so that sucks. So I'll show you why we love him the most right now. Honestly, probably of all 3 of these plays, and why we love this spot. He's one of the guards for Houston here. Obviously, Houston, one of the better teams rebounding in the nation, but you don't think about the guards, right? You don't think about the guards and where they're at. But take a look at this right here in terms of 4.5. He's been great to the spot. 60% to the over. 2 of the last 3 here. 3 of the last 4. 4 of the last 5. 5 of the last 6 games he's been over this total here, guys. Okay, and he had 7 last game against Tennessee. Just missed it against Purdue, but still hit against Gonzaga. Still hit against Southern Illinois right there. Arizona again before the conference tournaments here. In the conference tournaments, BYU. Good spot here. Even more so, take a look here at some of the other things here. Now, there's a couple different... Oh, no, not that. I wasn't looking at that. What am I looking at here? Take a look at even with some of the other distribution props you're at here. I love this too as well. Rebounds plus assists, he's a good spot at here. I don't know if we could find him on his regular line. What's the problem? Hold on. Here's Malik Wilson. Rebounds plus assists. Nah, that's kind of messed up on here. Even more so, though, dude, he's pretty damn good to this spot as well. So, what, 11 here, 4, 7, 11. So, not a bad spot to play into, right, guys? I like him a lot here in terms of distribution props, but more so the rebounds is what I'm trying to get at here. 4.5 is a pretty damn good spot to be at for him here. He's 60% to the over, and again, 4 of the last 5 games here. So, again, taking a look at Duke as well and how they play against this. I don't know why nothing's coming up here. Sorry, guys. Usually, it gives me like a full-on breakdown of how he is against Duke, and whatever. It's not a big deal. Either way, guys, here's the best bets. You got it already. You got the 2 right here, but we don't even have the 3rd one available. So we're going over to Dabble for this one. Again, if you're not on Dabble, I'll show you what to do, but a great play for this is a 3-man on Dabble for 6x payouts. Okay, here it is in real time. Again, Malik Wilson is not available on PrizePicks, so you have to play this on Dabble. More than 4.5 rebounds, Knuppel over assists plus points, and Flag we're fading him at points plus rebounds, okay? 6x payout there. Follow us. Copy the play. You can copy all our plays on there when they're available, so that's pretty sweet. Again, not available on PrizePicks, only Flag and Knuppel right now, okay? So if you need a code for Dabble, get on there. Free $25 when you use our code SHARPSPORTS. Link is below. Hell, put $5 in though, and get the $25 like we say. We always tell you to put $5 in because it's like even it out at 30, right? You can get a free $25 just by signing up, but if you want to even it out to 30, even out to 30, man, and then put it on our play, man. Put it on our play, and let's triple that money. Okay. There's the play again, guys. Thank you so much. Appreciate you guys watching. Let's make it 2 videos in a row here on Dabble for some wins. Again, peace.